Hi guys, today we are going to see different kind of data bindings from HTML file, template file to TS file, from TS file to HTML file, two-way binding, one-way binding, different kind of input and outputs used in Angular. Let's go on this journey. Let's start with simple string interpreter. See, the string is directly printed on the screen. This is the simplest kind of binding. If you change the value here, we'll change the value in HTML file, whatever you have written. Transferred from TS file into HTML file. That's as it is. Now let's try manipulating the values. That you can do through pipes. There are some pipes already found in Angular that can be simply used, like you can see the value of the input that you gave got changed into capital letters automatically. This is what pipes do. Pipe, after they receive value from TS file into HTML, they can manipulate the value, and also pipes can be changed. Let's take another value. So you can see right now date is directly given as full format thing. That's simple one which we have already seen. Now let's try to manipulate it. Now you can see we can only see the date part of it. If we want in a different format, it will give me date, month and year of it. Now I can manipulate even further. Written here. So you can see that. What if there is another pipe like that? So it will convert the AM into smaller case. Now we added one more pipe, just it simply converts the value to lowercase. That means you can chain pipes. I have added one pipe that converts daytime, then another pipe that just converts everything into lowercase. So you can have multiple pipes which can go in together. This is again data binding from TS file to HTML. Then through pipes it is converted into a different data format. That's one. So now you can see that we are trying to use input parameter. That is a second type of binding where you are sending information into a child component through code. So one way of data binding is if you write square bracket out of it, square bracket, just remember that term. If you write square bracket, you have to write a variable name inside this. So now you can see that we are passing information from TS file, our app component TS file first, into its HTML component second place, and then this is, since we have used a square bracket, this information whatever we have written inside this inverted commas is actually a variable name which is taken from its own TS file and passed into child component at the rate of using at the rate of input. Then this test variable is taken from this TS file and put into child component.html. So one from app component TS file to app component HTML, then app component HTML to a child component TS file, and child component TS file into HTML. Obviously internally it doesn't work that way, but for understanding how basically we can program around it, this is how you have to think about that is done in Angular. This is second type of data binding where you are using square brackets to transfer the information. Now let's go to third. Yeah. So now we are using very sophisticated way of sending information from HTML file into TS file. Let's first see the example. So when we click on F12, it brings up our console, and then we click on this, and you can see this is getting printed from app component. This button is present in child, and the information is printed from TS file of app component. Let's see the flow. So first we have written that a button, when it is clicked, handle click event, this event should go to the TS file in child component. That is this guy where it is handling it. So let's show this side by side. So this is the first one where handle click, where button click event is done, and all the things which is going from HTML to TS file is in small brackets. You have to remember there are three brackets. Square brackets is when information goes from TS file to HTML. Small brackets are the one where information goes from HTML file to TS file, and these are kind of, you can imagine as an event, something happened there. And you can see in child component we have written another event, which we custom event, which we are going to click event is generic by Angular. It came to TS file. Then we published a custom event which is again consumed by app component HTML file with the same name that we have given here, button click event. That guy again calls app components HTML TS file, handle child click, and in there we have passed the parameter as $events, and then it is getting printed in console log. So this is how the third type of event happens in Angular. So basically the information is transferred from HTML to TS file using small brackets. Let's go to fourth one. Alright, so in this case now we are going to show last kind of data binding, which is two-way, where we are going to have an input box where we have bounded it with a variable name called two-way bounding in app component. If you see here, we have this variable two-way binding which is used in this one, but this is special. This is not just a square bracket where the value was just transferred from TS file to HTML, our template. It's two-way binding. We'll see it right now. So also we have a HTML file to TS file binding where we are using small brackets, where information will be, whenever there is any change, the information will come to this method and we'll simply log it. Let's see that now. So if we write test, so you can see that every time we change text in test, the value is printed from TS file, line number 20. If you click here, this is the place where it is getting printed from, right? And when we click here, we can see the information came from child component to app component, and we changed the value. We changed the value from line number 16. We changed the value of the text file from within the component. So this is two-way binding. If you like the video, please do subscribe my channel, and for more content like this, it really helps me if you just press that thumbs up button and share with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow.